Did not do anything then.
Hi, welcome back to the channel.
Hello, it's been an exciting week here at For the Love of Caravans.
You've got a bit of a cold, haven't you, love?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We picked up our embroidered t-shirts and fleeces. It was literally just at the last minute, so that was cutting it fine.
It certainly was. What time did I pick them up? 4:15 on Friday?
Yeah, on the Friday, so, but we were very pleased.
We should have worn them, shouldn't we?
Yeah, but mine's got a chippy stain down the front.
Oh yeah, because you're sloppy. Yeah. Okay. It was our first show really, wasn't it? So it was all quite exciting, and
Yeah,
I think we've learned a lot, haven't we?
Yeah, firstly, put your coat in the cloakroom. Thank you to Carla Baker for that little tip.
On our little
On
blog. Show vlog, a blog.
Yeah,
very helpful, found that useful.
There was so much to see. We didn't get to do much filming though, unfortunately, but it was just nicer to meet up with the other fellow vloggers. You know, Graham Bell.
Caravan vlogger, Graham Bell. Aaron. Am I saying that correctly?
Well, you keep saying Aaron, I do think it's Aaron.
Aaron and Vicky from Caravan Chit Chats. Who else did we meet? Karina and Jules from Here We Tow. Stephen Wills and Carla Baker. It was nice to meet them too.
Yeah.
And we also met a lovely gentleman.
Oh, Cookie.
John Cook.
Yeah.
He was a lovely bloke.
Yeah.
Really nice to you, wasn't he? Giving you that bottle of water.
Sweetie. Yes, thank you for the water.
We didn't plan very well, did we?
No,
We spent most of the day chatting to everybody that we met while we were there.
Yeah.
So we left ourselves very little time to record anything, which was a bit
To do
disappointing.
anything. Yeah.
We got a little bit of a walk around our dream caravan, which
Oh yeah.
hopefully
Hopefully you'll be able to see in the background.
our
I think
Bailey.
of all the caravans that we did see, I think nothing for us comes close.
It ticks all our boxes, doesn't
exactly.
it? That Bailey Barcelona.
I am a bit concerned about it being a twin axle, because everybody was saying that to get the wheel locks on it's got to be really aligned, and
I'll have to do what Graham advised to do and buy a trolley jack.
That worries me.
It's just the trolley jack will make it easier, so we'll just have to buy one from Halfords.
The NEC did an amazing job. I mean, there wasn't a scrap of litter anywhere. In every toilet I visited, and between you and me, I did visit pretty much every single one of them. There was a cleaner in every single toilet, every single time I went in. Spotless.
It was a really good show, wasn't it? It was
really
well organised, well presented,
really
and everybody was so lovely and so helpful everywhere we went.
Absolutely.
Apart from the salesman that was trying to desperately sell us that van, wasn't he?
He was virtually offering colonic irrigation to this one. He was so far up his bottom.
He really did try his best to.
He did, bless him. He did.
£1,000 and he'd save it for us till June and all that. And didn't matter how many times I said to him, "This isn't happening until next year, maybe next summer, in a year's time." We've got to be sensible. That's the right time for us. We're going to spend this year going around a few showrooms and having a look at caravans, but up to now the Bailey Unicorn Barcelona is our van. It may not be necessarily a brand new one we buy, but certainly a 2016, maybe a 2017, because they just tick all our boxes.
Was it the Coachman?
Oh, it was an entry level dealer special, wasn't it? But it was lovely.
I didn't like the lime green.
I think that's the only thing that put us off, that, wasn't it?
Yeah, colourway didn't do anything for me. And I actually managed to see an Airstream in the flesh. Never seen one before ever anywhere, but the queue was so long to get in and have a look. I just peeked through the window.
I've never seen one in the flesh either, so it was nice to see one.
I have to say, I don't think they're for me, but you'd certainly turn some heads. Yeah, you'd certainly turn some heads on the site arriving with it. I could see why Andrew Ditton loves it.
It's like the VW camper scene it's never really been my thing, but I can see the appeal because they are great.
That Scooby-Doo one was amazing.
It wasn't Scooby-Doo, it was made into a bar.
Scooby. Yeah, when you went round the back, there was actually pumps.
Barrels, wasn't it?
Like
a bar, and then a round seat inside it, as you can probably see behind us. That was pretty cool.
I saw a Cadac. Never seen a Cadac.
We're not too sure if it would work for us. We haven't got an external gas point for a start.
No, I like me tappanyaki.
But we do everything on our tappanyaki, don't we? Or Andrew James tappanyaki.
I think maybe if we had an outside gas point, I could perhaps see the attraction. But, you know.
But up to now, we've not felt the need to have one, have we?
No.
Even if we had a gas point, we seem to cook everything on the tappanyaki.
We got some pretty good merch.
Oh,
I did enjoy the merch.
That is something we're going to do a little review of as soon as I can. Either side of us, we've got people having their kitchens ripped out and rebuilt. So there's a lot of noise out at the back and in our garden. So that's where I usually film things, and it ain't happening in the next few days. So we might have to drive somewhere with some water, because we want to show you the Colapz shower, portable shower.
I keep wanting to say prolapse, but it's
Colapz. So we're going to do a little unboxing and review of that, and a little test.
And I got myself the little crumbs away ladybird, which will show
that works really well, doesn't it? Considering I was very sceptical, because I'm all these tests that you see in front of you, I'm always sceptical of them, but it is actually working, isn't it?
Yeah.
So it's going to be great for in the caravan for the dog fair, and Michael, because he makes an absolute mess.
How he manages to get so many crumbs in corners is unreal.
I think he drops more crumbs than he actually eats, doesn't he? So
that'll be handy. So we'll do a little review of that. But it was just such a lovely, lovely day. And mum-in-law and pops-in-law, if you happen to be watching, thanks for sitting with Michael so we could go out for the day.
It was just so nice to get the whole day to ourselves without the kids. I know that sounds awful, but
didn't know what to do with myself. It was like, freedom.
We've been together for over 11 years now, and it's very, very rare that we get the whole day to ourselves. So going the show and having the whole day to ourselves was just, we needed that, didn't we? By the way, why are you wearing my hat?
Well, I thought I'd do the trademark hat.
It's my trademark.
But it's a little large. I feel like Norman Wisdom. It's the great style.
You're trying to say I've got a big head?
Well, yeah. So's Michael.
Charming.
Anywho.
So, what have we got left to say? Oh yeah, leaving the show we nearly ended up in Birmingham Airport, didn't we? Because we went out completely the wrong door.
We left the show not long after Graham Bell, probably about half an hour, 3/4 of an hour after Graham.
Caravan vlogger, by the way. I'll put a link to all these people in the description.
But I don't know what we did. By the time I'd found the right cloakroom to get my coat back, because I went to cloakroom 3 because that's what it said on the ticket. But in actual fact, 3 just means it's a coat.
We'll put it this way, it would have took us half an hour to get out of the show to the car. It ended up taking us over an hour.
Yeah, because we ended up in Birmingham Airport.
Yeah. So what have we learned? Don't take a coat. Take as little as possible. Carry as little as possible.
Plenty of drink. Plenty of drink.
We were ending up having to buy bottles, and we had a nice cup of coffee with Graham and had a good chat. But I suppose we didn't have much to carry then without taking loads of water and things, but it was stiflingly hot in there, wasn't it? It was quite hot. It was for me.
And I think really to appreciate the show you'd have to do it over a couple of days. One day is long enough to go around.
See, we need 2 days. One to have a look around, and 2 to do your filming. It's like we went with loads of plans, didn't we, of filming this, filming that, so we'd have some content to put up on the channel. And to be honest with you, it ended up a meet and greet because we met such lovely people.
I'd like to think we made some nice friends.
I'd like to think we made some friends on Saturday. We certainly had a bit of a laugh, didn't we? Yeah. But we spent that much time talking, we completely forgot really why we were there. But I suppose that's the learning curve, and we'll know for next time. We'll be better prepared for next time. And I can't wait for the next show, to be honest, because I had such a great day.
We're thinking of perhaps doing October, but taking the caravan maybe.
Yeah, and just doing out.
Because I think there's a caravan club site not far from the NEC.
I think there was some in the car park as well.
Yeah, but
pitched up.
they were motorhomes, weren't they?
Oh. Anyway, leave more time to film. I think that's what we'll focus on next time. I think we'll do a day of figuring out where everything is, and then second day we'll be better planned. A press pass would do us better as well. I didn't realise that we could potentially get one. I think we'll be better. You're insinuating I've got a big head again, aren't you?
Au contraire.
So anyway, we'll try and get one of the press passes for next time. I just didn't. It didn't occur to me.
To be honest, the amount of people that were there, it would have been really difficult to film anyway.
Well, at least we'd have had at least half an hour to run round, do a bit of filming. Graham did all right. He got a bit in, didn't he?
With his little stick thing. What
Oh,
was it?
and on the way back, we were absolutely shattered, starving, hungry. And we get a phone call halfway up the M6 from our daughter, our eldest daughter. Come and pick me up because she'd just got off a plane from...
No, she got off the train, not a plane.
Did I say plane? See, I'm doing it again. As soon as I get on camera. She got a train to Lime Street Station and she's on the phone saying, where are you? Come and pick me up. And we're halfway up the M6. So we had to put our foot down, and then we got there half an hour after their train came in, after fighting through a bit of traffic in Liverpool city centre.
Yeah.
So that was an extra bit of time on our day.
So keep watching, because we'll do the review of the... No, not Colapz.
The Colapz portable shower. It was a bargain though. It was £40, but
it's going to be amazing.
it's going to be great for washing the dog's feet off rather than them storming straight into the caravan.
Like sandy feet.
Sandy feet before they get in my car, because that ain't happening.
And it's got a little thing that you hang on the outside of your caravan. So,
and on a hot day you can cool yourself off.
And because we haven't got a cover for our van for travelling, because with possibly upgrading next year, there doesn't seem much point buying a cover now that may not fit. So when we got to one site, we'd driven behind a tractor for some time, and let's just say half the field was over the front of the van. That it would have been ideal. Yeah, not only mud. It would have been ideal to just, I know you could use a mop and a bucket,
sponge and a bucket. But you waste so much water unless you can actually press the button when you want water, so you're going to use less water. Which in this day and age, you really should be a bit more careful, shouldn't you? So what have we got coming next? 2 weeks' time, we're off to Chirk for the weekend, 3 nights. So there'll be vlogs of that. There'll be a review, a site tour. Because I don't think we've done a proper site tour yet, and you wanted to do a little piece on using the disabled room
facilities, because it's not easy, because Michael's disability is not
visible.
It's not visible, but I can't change pull-ups in a tiny cubicle. I can't shower him in the ladies because he's too old.
And he won't come into the men's.
And he won't go in with you because he's not in your bubble.
Because he only sees you. You're the number one to him. Unfortunately, I'm nothing.
No, you're just
I'm only his dad. But anyway, that's what we've got coming up in the immediate future. 2 weeks after that, we've got Southport Caravan and Motorhome Club site. So we've got a fair bit coming up in the next few weeks. So at long last, you may see a lot more content from us.
Yeah.
We'll get cracking on the Colapz shower, portable shower, because I think it's a great little thing. It was worth the money, wasn't it?
Oh yeah,
it's going to come in handy.
For us, it's going to be amazing.
Because you can take it to the beach as long as you've got a little bit of water in a container in the back of your car and a little bucket of some description.
Yeah, because you use it on a USB, so if
you charge it in the car.
The car's got a USB.
So it's going to be great, because Mike just wants to get straight in the car, even though he's probably been in every single rock pool, mud pool, and he'll be covered in sand.
So do the dogs.
And the dogs. So, it's going to be great at the side of the car, just rinsing him off before he gets in my car. Because like I say, that ain't happening. So I think we're pretty much done. So you're doing it again? Yes, my head's bigger because I've got a bigger brain. should we say goodbye now?
I think that's best.
Thank you very much for watching. I think I'm going to get a backhand as soon as that camera turns off. So,
Happy Monday, everyone. Take
Happy
care
Monday.
till we see you. See you next time, and do excuse my...
you're full of cold, so I'm going to have to do a bit of pampering. I'm going to go make her a cup of tea now.
I think you have a lot more making up to do than that.
Oh, right. Okay then. Till next time. Ta-ra.
Bye bye.